this time, I'd like to introduce the staff of Detachment 345. The commander of the detachment, Lt Col Thomas Shaughnessy. The detachment administration officer, Captain Lloyd L. The commandant of cadets, Captain Ronald A. Bass. The chief of detachment operations, Technical Sergeant E.J. Wade. The chief of cadet personnel, Staff Sergeant Ronald E. Grant. The chief of unit administration, Sergeant James A. Villicana. And the detachment secretary, Mary Jane Master. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd also like to recognize the distinguished visitors in the audience. We are honored to have with us today the president of the University of Lowell, Dr. William Holden. The dean of the College of Engineering, Dr. Aldo Grignola. And the facilities director, Mr. Donald Brisley. I'd like to recognize from Hanson Air Force Base, Captain Ray Michael. And Mrs. Shaughnessy. It is now my honor to introduce our distinguished commissionees. Gentlemen, Cadet Robert W. Conant, Jr. Cadet Lloyd Corricelli. Cadet Henry J. Parente. Cadet Michael L. Peaslee. Gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, Lt Col Shaughnessy will now make some opening remarks and then proceed with the commissioning oath and mass. Sir.
Welcome this morning, everyone. It's indeed an honor to commission our cadets, Air Force's newest second lieutenants. I'm very proud of this group. We have 5 more cadets in the back. Will be commissioned this summer sometime, providing they get through their engineering and computer science class. This marks a class of 9 cadets, which is the first time in the 3 years that I've been here that the University of Lowell actually has more cadets being commissioned than the cross-town schools. So we're doing well here at Lowell. This group came on board, or I came on board with this group when they were sophomores. And it's hard for me to believe that the 3 years have gone by so quickly and we're about ready to make these young men the Air Force's newest second lieutenants. I'm proud of them. They have shown this year the leadership and initiative the program is all about. We were examined very thoroughly here in April by the Air Training Command Inspector General team, and the University of Lowell Detachment 345, under the leadership of these seniors, gained an excellent rating from the command's Inspector General team. And I can't remember how long it has been since this detachment has been rated that way. And it's due to the hard work and leadership of this senior class. So I'm very proud of them. The Air Force is going to gain some very intelligent, very hardworking, and very dedicated young people. And we, as citizens of this nation, have every right to be proud of their accomplishments and to wish them well in their new careers as they enter active duty with the Air Force. Cadet Bob Conant will be entering the weather service field, at which base right now we do not know. Cadet Corricelli is in the same position, and we think we're going to make him either a security policeman or an AFROTC special investigation officer in the Air Force. Cadet Parente and Cadet Peaslee will be entering the missile career field. They tell me they want this. They tell me that they're looking forward to the hard work and physical training that this career field offers. There's ground launch missileers, so we hope that they get what they want. Excuse me. Okay, Mike Peaslee's going to be a navigator. I made it. I'm sorry, Mike. I don't know why I said that, Mike. You do have another missileer, Rob Santos. Missile career field. I'm sorry, Mike. I know you're qualified for that. I get my mind. In any event, we know where Mike's going. We're going out to California in 19 January or February of next year. One of the things this year that is sort of disappointing for our commissionees is the length of time that they'll have to wait to go on active duty. Normally it's a 3 to 5 month wait, but because of budget constraints, the Graham-Rudman-Hollings bill, and other congressional constraints that we have this year, it will not be until next fiscal year that we can enter any lieutenant on active duty in the Air Force. So in a way, it's a long wait, and we don't like doing that. On the bright side of things, some of our young men and women have been offered jobs at Hanscom Air Force Base in the meantime to offset that delay. And for example, Bob Conant will be hired on by the Geophysics Lab down there at Hanscom. And some of our cadets also have had applications to Hanscom, and General Chubb's people out there are going to hire them on for the 5 to 8 month period that they're going to have to wait to go on active duty. So we're really pleased about that. Hopefully next year the commissioners won't have to wait as long. That's all I have right now to say, except we're real proud of them. They've worked hard, and this is an exciting weekend for them as they look forward to graduating and being commissioned at the same time. Put in a lot of hard work, and we're proud of them. At this time, I would like to commission them, give them the oath of commission, and then turn the podium back to Cadet Burke, and we'll put the bars on. And we'll ask the parents to come up one by one to put the bars on. So gentlemen, if you please stand. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I. Say your name. Having been appointed Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force.
Having been appointed Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force.
Do solemnly swear.
Solemnly swear.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge.
And I will well and faithfully discharge.
The duties of the office that I am about to enter.
The duties of the office I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
before we get on the bars, the Air Force AFROTC program distinguishes among the top of the cadets in the nation, recognize the top ones by giving them the Distinguished Graduate Award. And it's awarded to not more than 15% of the graduating class nationwide. Qualifications for this recognition, Distinguished Graduate, are grade point averages, cadet position, the responsibility that the cadet has had in the Corps, overall leadership quality, and excellence as a student, not only in the Corps, but in the community. So it's my pleasure right now to award Distinguished Graduate to Second Lieutenant Henry Parente.
Congratulations, gentlemen, once again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will call forward the Air Force's newest officers one by one to the individual pinning ceremonies. Second Lieutenant Robert W. Conant, Jr. Would Judy Conant and Diane Sigmund please approach the center of the room? Second Lieutenant Lloyd L. Corricelli. Mr. and Mrs. Corricelli. Second Lieutenant Henry J. Parente. Mr. and Mrs. John Parente. Second Lieutenant Michael L. Peaslee. Mr. and Mrs. Gerald Peaslee. pleasure to introduce Dr. William Hogan, President of the University of Lowell.
Good morning. Every parent, faculty member, college administrator who has taken part in the education of our young people and are watching across this nation today and during the month can take just pride and appreciation in what you have accomplished. For those of you like the 4 young men here today and the 5 that have a little work to do during the summer, who have also, and they will do it, who also have pursued a parallel track at the same time. Give us reason to deepen that sense of appreciation because you have taken the task of walking an extra mile. And it's a mile that has to be walked. It is one that will be more difficult for you than it was my generation and the generations before me. For, like it or not, we have entered into a period of our own development where we can do almost anything we want. We can, from a technical point of view, perhaps build, pursue, and implement most anything we wish. And so it immediately develops questions of the ethical judgment of what you will do and what you will not do, what you will pursue and what you will not pursue. I have an extra advantage in being very proud of you. I have the advantage of having watched Lowell and participated as it took 2 steps aimed at not only your education, but the education of all the students here, but you in particular because of the decisions you will make, the nature of those decisions. Lowell deliberately embarked upon a program of strengthening and raising the academic standards of this university. No offense, we didn't mean to add extra work, but there was a purpose for it. And at the same time, we made a very strong commitment to developing not only your professional expertise, but to give you a framework in which to judge from a historical point of view, an ethical point of view, and a social point of view. To be able to judge your professional training and exercise of that professional training against this question of what will you do, what will you not do, and what are the social, moral, and historical, and ethical implications of that. Having gone through that experience with you, I can rest very comfortably that you're going to enter into the service of the country and the service of the economy, and I wish you very well. We are indeed quite proud of you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Hogan, for those remarks. At this time, I'd like to introduce Colonel Shaughnessy for a few closing remarks, and then after that, I'd like to invite you all to participate in the refreshments we have here for you.
Thank you, Cadet Burke. In closing, I'd like to thank Dr. Hogan, Dean Cognola, and Mr. President for being here today to attend our ceremony. I'd like to thank Mary Jane Makovich for putting all this on and arranging it down here in this lovely room. And I thank you all for coming here this morning. I'd like to echo Dr. Hogan's words that we really do feel comfortable in cutting these new lieutenants loose. They have a solid education, and a solid education not only from the academic standpoint, but from a character building and a moral standpoint. And I really do feel comfortable in turning them over to the Air Force because they're going to be some of the best that we have in the service. Thank you, gentlemen. Good luck. And Godspeed. Some more pictures if you need them, and certainly help yourselves to the refreshments.
Good day. Good day, Lieutenant Corricelli. We're going to make on the spot. We're now going to cut the cake. We're going to what? We're now going to disembowel, cut the cake. Mr. Peaslee, ready? What are we going to do? Can you cut the cake? Can you brief me on this mission? Would you care to brief me? No. Cut now. They're cutting the cake.
The Air Force is the newest.
Yes. Wait, let me get a close-up.
We're gonna make a wish.
Whose name are you cutting?
Just cutting the corner.
Oh, okay, do it. Make a wish.
Charlie Delta on this cake.
That's beautiful.
You make it.
I'm gonna cry.
Beautiful cut.
I'm gonna cry. Somebody else. Lieutenant Parente is now going to make the second cut in the cake. Wait, can you give us? Can you brief us on this mission here?
All right, the mission is to cut the cake at a perpendicular angle, hence making sure that the subordinates...
angle of the epicenter.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay, thank you.
Watch this.
Here we go. Oh, that was beautiful.
Wasn't that beautiful?
I'm gonna cry.
All right, you got to record this serious event.
Okay,
here.
Lieutenant Conant.
Doug, is your name here somewhere?
That's a negative, sir.
Oh, damn, I'm sorry. We'll be back for it. Are you going to get a picture of this? Curious.
Okay, Lieutenant Conant is now going to make his cut on said cake.
All right.
Oh, wow. That was beautiful.
And I hand the knife over.
To the newest missileer, I know. Yes. Lieutenant Missileer Peaslee.
Notice the edge.
I noticed that. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.